Okay, we're live. So, firstly, I want to start off with something that's news has come out today regarding the Expert DBBR 101, not to be confused with the Class 101 from the British. Regular players of German Transient World content may be familiar with the DBBR 101 locomotive, which released as an add-on in 2021 for the Hauptstrecke Rhine-Ruhr and has been layer/substituted to many German routes add-ons since then. The large and powerful electric loco arrived on the German network in the late 90s, just like I arrived in the world in the late 90s. Blah 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 blah. This is an expert style DLC with share this quickly. Press that. Good evening, Carl. So what by expert? What does that mean? It basically means they've dialed up realism and accuracy along to the maximum, along with the challenge of operating this locomotive in very fine detail. The cab comes with two variants, MFD and MFA. I have no idea what that means. The features fully operational interactive screens to control and alter a myriad, nice, of options and settings for different aspects of operation. All of the screens and sub-screens display information as they would in reality. Additional tasks that us as the player could undertake. Fault simulation with fault clearing required to keep the train moving. Realistic door operation with TBO and SSTF door control systems. It's John Cena's finisher at the SSTF. Real train data input PZB/LZB data entry. GSMR simulation down to individual cells. Well, Armstrong Powerhouse did that first. Machine room, nice. Engine room model which player can enter. All the breakers can be interactive with, it seems. There's all the circuit breakers that could pop, as it were. A series of scenarios and tutorials will be able to guide the player through a fault finding process, which include having to read and use the interactive fault finding screens that correctly display. Okay, that's interesting. Blah blah blah. There it is. It's in addition to the work done with the locomotive super realistic to operate. Many other improvements have been made to the initial 101. These include new sounds, excellent. New physics, good. New liveries, red, which we already have, and icy, so white with a stripe. It also comes with the cab car, the Sturwagen. Included in this release is a much requested and eagerly awaited IC Strauwagen, BP, MMBD, SZF, BBC, ITV, Sky TV, Freeview, Apple TV, cab car, and updated BP, MZ, and AV MMZ coaches. The cab cars are commonplace on passenger trains throughout Europe. Yeah, yada yada yada. There's what it looks like on the inside. So this is the interesting bit. Timetable, layering, substitution and scenarios. On release, the Expert 101 will have a copied timetable service is on Navaca Dresden and boring Salzburg-Rosenheim. The latter will also have three services, scenarios available to play. Oh, why is it on Salzburg-Rosenheim? It sucks. Of course, players will also be utilise the locomotives on any German route add-on in free roam. No, they can't, because free roam is broken. Stop using that line as a get out of jail free card, DTG. It's not on. Train Sim World for Expert DBBL 101 and the Cab Car local add-on will be available from 8th of August on Xbox One, Xbox Series S-X, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Game Store and Steam for 30 quid! No thank you! That's a rip-off! Well, the ambassadors are lucky to get it for free then, aren't they? Yeah, oh yeah. Can't forget about the leakers. I mean, leakers, beta testers. To be fair, let's face it, the ambassadors and the beta testers and the real fanboys, or the DTG acolytes, as you were, will be the only ones who buy it. I'm gonna buy it for a review purpose, and I will buy it just for a review. I'm only gonna get one copy because I'm not paying 60 quid for 2 locos, because that's just extortionate. The price is one of the biggest disappointments about it. Like I think if it was 20 quid, I wouldn't have had a problem. But same price as a route, no, you're having a laugh. Or as it should be known from not now on, Bleakers Long. Yes, it should. I mean, they must think we're all made of money, or we'll have to start taking out mortgages just to pay for this content. I mean, what's next with it releasing a route for 50 quid? Yeah, I understand it's like a study level bit of simulation. However, it's not that. You can't justify it by that. Anyway, TSC. What are we starting on? We're starting on Southampton to Bournemouth, and as we left off yesterday in the 411-412, I'm going to start with the 411-412. Actually, I'll do one better, Wessex Main Line. Covers the same kind of track, right? Nah, I don't want to do it hour and a half. Okay, let's go with the original plan. Waterloo to Poole. There's one for you, Entis. Bleakers. Bloody... Oh, it's gone off again. Oh, pardon me. There we go. There we go. Unlock doors here at Southampton Central Platform 3. Yes, I'm back in the class. This one, sue me. It's not my fault. It's good. So, oh, we're already set with the NRN. Don't need to touch that. Good. I'll leave that alone. I don't know why, but people will get more angry that Train Sim 5 will come out and sue. They can't sue a company because they're releasing a game. That's just stupid. That's like suing EA for bringing out the next football game. I've heard it all. some reason my brake's not working. Not to worry. Next up is Totten. Not to be confused with Toten. On the Midland Main Line. Good German route next. I'm starting to think DTG are slowly killing TSW, releasing a new game yearly when it really isn't needed, because the new features aren't overly great. Yeah, absolutely. All the features that they announced to come with the next version don't come until the next version's nearly dead. Because it's coming off of Game Pass, what, tomorrow? And suspension isn't even out yet. And it was a TSW4 feature. I agree, they are killing it, and now they're trying to abandoning the previous game as a broken mess and overpricing DLC to the point people are thinking it's a joke. It is a joke. Now, I've bought every piece of TSW DLC since day one, and yeah, the price I thought is fair for what you get, but that 101, no, I don't think it's worth it at all. I think it's an absolute joke. The 411 and the 412, which I'm driving now, this was 30 quid. And what do you get? You get two classes of train, the 411 and 412. Many liveries, many cab variants, many horns. Good quality sounds. It's just crying at Anon. Let me shut this down and reopen it again, because something's going wrong here. The 13 quid for the 218, 380 and 158. I've gone Scottish. 158 was too much in my opinion, especially when you consider we've got other locals and DLCs for units. Yeah, exactly. I remember when it was $9.99 per local DLC, and that was a good bargain for quality. But ever since TSW4's come out, actually, no, ever since TSW3 come out, everything's been inflated. Why? Right, things are working now. Excellent. I mean, I remember when the 363, the 33, the 52... But why have they just like randomly inflated it? Why? You know, there's people who play the game on low income, who can't afford new DLC because it's just so much, and there's so much coming that they can't afford it because there's just too much at too much price. mean, a route used to be what, 25 quid? Now it's 30 quid. What makes the £5 increase worth it? Especially for like shit DLCs like Main Tool Barn and Five Circle that release, well, a mess. But yeah, they did, and that was incorrect. Just because prices on Steam went up doesn't mean prices on everything else had to go up. I think they used Steam there as a scapegoat, to be honest. Because it's not. I don't believe the stores set the prices. DTG set the prices. Exactly it does. And who sets the prices? DTG. I mean, to be honest, I thought £5 for the 323 in that Centavo livery was expensive, because what does it actually add? Just something you can get on Creators Club and 3 mediocre scenarios. It's like if I made a CD with music on, like just with like 10 tracks, and sold it for, I don't know, £10, and said, right, okay, this is the normal version, it's out £10. But if I went back into the studio, recorded all them songs again and remastered them, and put 2 extra songs on there, and sold it for £20, no one's gonna buy it. Like, I'm not even surprised the forums were angry as it was earlier. It's a divided forum. Half the people saying it's a rip-off, and you get that certain bunch of groups that just say, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I buy everything. Woohoo. Area change, nice. Going via Signal BH3R, which looks like a banner repeater. We got the ROG 3745 and it came with reliveried 3875. Yeah, exactly. And new services. Now that was a pack that was worth the money. No, it's probably the last bit of DLC of... No, actually, I tell a lie, I quite enjoyed Goblin Line because that was quite a nice DLC. But previous to that, I can't hold this brake handle for any longer. And it also substituted on so many routes. It's on Midland Main Line with new services. It's on Goblin. It'll probably be on West Coast Main Line South when it releases. Yeah, I swear it wasn't raining when we left Southampton. Enjoying yourself? Oh yeah, I absolutely agree. It should. It should. I mean, the railhead treatment train hasn't been seen on any other route since what, Edinburgh, Glasgow? But no, Birmingham Cross City. Oh, I need a PMB. Right, I'm going to have to come out of this because I really need a PMB. Yeah, these things happen. And what I'll do is do a rail fan mode. QD mode. I'll load this in and I'll have to shoot off for the bathroom. I've just not been feeling right all day. Yeah. Right, sit and watch the Guess who's back? Back again. Okay, that's that route out of the way. Something German. Yeah, how about some... Let's get a bit flirty. Yep, Blue Peter did go past. That's probably doing the football special. I didn't get a 47 either. We also had a 458. Right, good morning, good morning, friends and colleagues. Welcome to the beautiful railway line between Frankfurt and Koblenz. Today you'll be driving this RE2 service as far as Mainz Hauptbahnhof with additional stops at Frankfurt and Main Airport, Rüsselsheim, Mainz Bischofsheim, and Mainz Lorisches Theatre. Please let the passengers board before we depart. Good evening there, Mr. Jeff. Yes, Carl, I would. There we are, take those brakes out, get us into forward. I think this is a route by Rivet Games, I'm not too sure. I think it is, you know. So it's going to be really riveting. There's our train, it's whatever this is. It's got a nice horn. What's the passenger view like? Oh, it looks like a 745. Every time I go past sheep, I turn to Mrs. Jeff and go, "That's your Sunday lunch there." Every time I pass sheep, I just have to shout out mint sauce. Yeah, it is Stadler. All the flirts are Stadler. I think they look a bit basic and sound a bit basic, to be fair. I mean, it's definitely a Stadler because it's got the front look. Horseradish cows. So we've left Frankfurt am Main Hauptbahnhof, calling at Frankfurt am Main Flughafen Regional. And I've taken to shouting Tesco burgers at horses too. For me, it's got to be Findus for horses. Can't say about cows to the people in Burgers. Oh dear. Do they? I'm just going to go check what other routes people have picked, because I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I'll do that one. Chatham, ECM, okay. Yeah, the rest are English. So you want to do Ramsgate to Faversham then, as we don't have that in TSW. I'll do Chatham Mainline, Portsmouth Direct and ECML. We'll just do some AP stuff because the normal stuff is quite boring. How on earth do you pronounce that? I'm not even going to try. Frankfurt Kleierstrasse. I don't know. That was close enough. Ah, I see. Yes, yes, of course they are. It does sound Welsh. No worries, Train of Dorset. Thanks for popping in. Have a good rest of the evening. Oh no, I am speeding. So, Jeff, what's your thoughts on the expert level DBBR 101 then? Passing through Frankfurt, Niederrad. Niederrad. Sounds like Need Your Dad or something. No, no. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? If you want to go back to the beginning of the stream, I have a full-on rant about it. That's quite it's quite hilarious, the little rant I had at the beginning of the stream about it. But it is crazy. They're asking for the same price as a route for the local. But if you think about it, can't you get Goblin Line for 25 quid? If I was somebody who didn't have Goblin Line or the Expert 101 and I had to pick, I would pick Goblin Line. They're a business, Brad. They need to make money. Yeah, well, you know, as I said, if I made a CD with 10 songs on it, sold it for 10 quid, but then went to remake that CD and add 2 more songs to it and sold it for 20 quid, who's going to buy the 20 quid one when they can just buy the 10 quid one? Personally, I don't think it will sell very well if it that much. I just if you don't like it, don't buy it. But it's a study level model. That's why. I mean, at the end of the day, they're a business. They can't pay the staff with gummy bears and Oreos. Rather buy that fast-paced, traffic-filled Cane Creek route. Yeah, I've got that one. I've got that there, Cane Creek. But like, if I was somebody who's new to TSW and I had the choice to buy any route under 25 quid or the expert level DBBR 101, I would buy the route that is. Yep. I'd buy a route because it's more worth it. I didn't see that 80 speed limit come up, did you? Right, Frankfurt and Main Flughafen Regional. Yeah, this has got crazy speed limit changes as well, and it doesn't tell you. Oh, I was thinking, what the hell's that noise then? And it's, yeah, I mean, back there, I didn't. It said 90, but the speed limit on the HUD just down here, it said 80, and I was speeding. I was like, what? But that's our rivet. I've just commented on the 101 thread. 30 quid a much guaranteed to be faulty at launch. Yeah. What'll work first, the bugs or the fault simulation? See? Where did that 60 come from? Forget this one. Forget it. Go. Let's just do standard scenarios because I can't be bothered doing. I don't know. It's too hot to think. Pardon me. Jeff said West Coast Main Line South, didn't he? Yeah, that's going to be hellfire. $30 easy. Yeah, let's do that then. I did that on Cajon Pass yesterday. I started a scenario, did about 20 minutes. I was like, yeah, then now I'm bored of this now, and give up. Hello Samuel, I hope you're doing good. It was trucking along, yeah. The press manager and the suited PR types have boarded here at Seagan. Head to Cruisel to collect more visitors. Victims. Yeah, it was trucking along. It was very fun. Yeah, Derman. I don't know who Derman is. German diesel, it is. Ah yes, typical TSC where you can't really press anything. I only want to turn the headlights on. It does. No, it really, it does. It is, it's a German war. It is, it's basically a German warship. Last member of my family is a German warship sunk it. Bit of war joke. Wonder if it's managed to stay afloat in TSC. I ain't sunk it yet. Oh, what was that? 101? Yep, 101. Oh, that's a bit triggering. I wonder if we can get 200 out of this thing. BBC. Yep. Not going to comment on that. I wonder if that's on expert mode. Probably not. But what if, like, some real simpleton buys the 101 expecting it to be easy? They're going to be in for one hell of a shock, aren't they? .80 frames a second on this. Tell you what, it's really hot at the moment. I'm going to check the temperature in a minute. So apparently the driver couldn't turn on or off the AWS apparently. Oh, there's another expert, level 101. No, this is a V200. I'm not quite familiar with it, to be honest. It's pretty much the first time I've drove it, I think. I do like the heritage German diesels, I find them quite fun. It sounds really good in my ears too, I'll tell you that. I'm not speeding. Are you guys speeding? Crash it, my lords! Oh, look at that clag. I did say clag and not S-L-A-G. Switches look like a... yeah, they do. This bit does. Then this looks like they just nicked out a 101. The class 101, not the DBBR 101. as some might get confused. I'm gonna go quite late on this one because I ain't got anywhere to be tomorrow. Where are we now? Crucial, or I'm sat in my chair in my room somewhere in Kent. Oh, it's 20 degrees. Ouch, that's warm. Oh, that's very warm. We are at Kretzel. Our next stop is Halton Hundum. Is our next stop where photographs at nerds are standing by. .80 kilometres. Nice. I'm gonna thrash it all the way. Give me some tons. Yeah, our next stop is Halton Hundum. See what speed we can get on this thing. Somewhere in Germany. There's another 101. Don't know if it's expert. Doesn't look it. Going up quite a big gradient. Go 140 kilometres an hour? Yes, please. DTG's accountant must be an expert. Funny, yeah. It's thinking about, oh god, we've lost a lot on this one, haven't we? Because nobody's going to buy it. Oh, I'm going to be on board now. Shh, you didn't see anything, alright? A bit you haven't seen. That'll do. Yeah, yeah. If it's something that I'm not really interested in, I just couldn't care. Like I could do Southeast and high speed all day because that's what I class as fun. But anything else, no, not really. Oh. Ah, bollocks. We're not doing that one then. I don't even know where we are. I think it's either Tenham or Newington. Oh, we're at Raynham. Pretend we're on a train. Um. Well, that's incorrect. Ah, they've modelled that quite accurately. I'll give them that. That's quite accurate. Army works over there. This version of Sittingbourne is definitely more accurate. There's a co-op over there. Passing my house. Yeah, that was the game going. Ah, there's an ironing board shop there. Something accurate, surely not. Oh yeah. Trying to think of something interesting that we haven't seen on TSC. Now I don't want to do it in rain. Anybody for Dover? Anyone for Dover? Yeah, let's go to Dover. Ben, get on, we're off. Ben, Dover. Hey! I mean, it starts at Raynham and Sittingbourne and Faversham and... Oh, we're here at Faversham. Well, we are really going somewhere we haven't gone before. Good evening, driver. Welcome aboard this Class 465. You will be taking it from Faversham to Dover Priory, and we'll be calling at all stations today. This is a replacement service for the rear portion of 1 Sierra 48, which was due to a short-formed train today of 4 coaches. Bloody heck, that was a mouthful. Whew. Yes, I'm aware. That is what she said. Yes, I'm aware. That is what she said. Get the window down. There we are. Can we use a speed set? Computer says no. Oh, I've got to drive it manually. Hello 395. So yeah, this is basically the TSW model ported down to TSC. All aboard. You know what I'm going to do, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this service to Dover Priory. Calling at Selling, Canterbury East, Beakersbourne, Addisham, Elsham, Snowdon, Shepherdswell, Guernsey and Dover Priory should arrive about 5:45. For 465, that was quite realistic. Next up is Selling. Now, funny story about Selling. My great uncle, Bert, he used to be the station master at Selling. No, Snowdon's in Kent, mate. But yeah, it is also a mountain in Wales. Oh, got to come off the speed. Bet Stephen Hawking would have a laugh climbing that. I wouldn't think so, he's dead. Go 90 in a minute. Nice. Class 465 on yeah, it's not going to reach 90, don't you worry. These old things struggle to get anywhere these days. Bless them. We'll miss them when they're gone. There's the old station building. Yeah, yeah, you do. They're more London bound now. How close? That's on an angle. That's not fair. I'd say that's close enough, wouldn't you? Look at that for professionalism. Next up is Canterbury East. How about we do an 86 after this? Or an 87. Oh, that rescue the train scenario. How you playing TSW if you're on holiday? Did you take your console with you? Have you got it set up on the bus or something? Ah, makes sense. I ain't leaving that behind. No, don't blame you. Oh, it's a bit dark in here, ain't it? Ooh. If you know what video that referenced, you're a real legend. Right, let's try and get up to 90 again. Like that's ever going to happen. Canterbury East is next. Ah, we got to 77. When it gets to 88, you'll see some serious stuff. Back up to 90 again. Yeah, we're going to hit that so hard. True story. Oh, I've got to come back down to 70. Really? Yeah, locks are an interesting thing, aren't they? Actually, I know what I'm that reminds me of something on this. I'm quite bored of this now. Yeah, locks are an interesting thing, aren't they? That reminds me of something I want to look at. This it's quite a funny thing. I think you might like it. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? China. 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 Is it this one? Anybody up for a river cruise? Welcome to Xingping Old Town. We will start at Luoshang River Cruise here today. You will be drivers. I've butchered the heck out of that. I apologise to any locals. Yeah, this is definitely a train. Yeah, this is hardcore train sim. Now we're on board the ship on deck 1. You can press number key 1 or 5 to move. What? So, this could only end in tears, couldn't it? I'm going to probably end up at the bottom of the ocean at this point. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the hot dogs go on. Russian answer to the Channel Tunnel. Hello, my friend, and today we're on the boat. Do not adjust your sets, folks. This is indeed a train sim video stream. Yes. Where's Celine Dion when you need her? Trying to teach Mrs. Jeff how to drive a train. That's going to be fun. I'm going to crash into the beach, aren't I? Why is he going it? Get out of the shallow water. That's not going to end well. He's going to beach himself. Is Dr. Beeching driving this? Look, he's in shallow water. Surely that's not a good idea. I just wanted to show you that. Anyway, let's move on. Oh dear. What's next? They're so long. That's what she said. Something quick. Yeah, let's do this one. Didn't know this was Boat Sim Classic. Yeah. I thought it was quite cool. I know Alan Thompson did it in the Leeds lines. I do like the music on this. Okay, thank you, sir. I do like the music on this. Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, 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 we know how to do that, don't we? No. This is a Class 70 on West Coast Main Line. It is indeed Class 70. This is a Class 70. Hello Troy, hope you're doing good. Yes, I think it was built in Canada, if I remember rightly. But yes, it's definitely an interesting looking train. I've been behind one at a diesel gala. It sounded quite nice and went quite nice along. It looks very American, in my opinion. This is a Class 70. Yes, it is. I believe so anyway. It's definitely not EMD, because if it was EMD you'd hear ying 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 ying. Oh, it is a beautiful hall. It's probably one of the best sounding freight locos DTG have done. Oh yes, it would, especially on a certain route that may or may not be coming. You know what? I actually don't know who built it. Yes, I think so. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we are going to fuel up, my friends. We are currently out of fuel, or nearly out of fuel. We've only got 131 gallons, so let's start fueling. Oh well, that's not a lot. That's quite good. 1,300 gallons. Nice. Oh, I didn't even notice a HST there. Go fire moving. That wants us to reverse. Right. Yeah. Oops. I got carried away and crashed it a bit. Would anyone be up for a Class 70 service next? see what the beast does then. Alright, we'll do it on a route that isn't in TSW. Well, I mean, this route isn't in TSW, but I mean another route that isn't in TSW. Yes, 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 I do know about signals. Yes. Oh, I'd hope so. Oh yeah, it sounds brilliant, doesn't it? We're in Motherwell TMD. I hope she is well. Yeah, it does. That's why I think. That's why I was thinking. Is it MTU? But then when you said General Electric, I was like, maybe not then. Okay, let's do a 70. Let's see what I can do with a 70. Oh, looks like we're going to Wales. Wales? Bonnie Wales, lad? Gonna grab a drink because it is a tad bit warm still. One open with the boys. I know it's boiling. Good afternoon, driver. Welcome aboard Service 6 Victor 05. You'll be at the controls of this Class 70 at Langvern, where you will be taking this consist of empty coal hoppers to Cardiff. Keep a careful eye out, the weather doesn't seem to be holding up. Depart when you're ready. Okay, I am not ready. Usk. Okay, Are you ready, kids? It is currently 20 degrees inside. Sorry, outside. Indoors it's, well, a lot hotter. Right, off we go, chaps. Yeah, it really is, Jeff. And I wouldn't see it getting fixed in TSW 5, 6, 7 or 8, to be fair. I'll probably stop playing TSW by then. Yeah, it's very inconsistent between everything. The wagon sounds really good. Can't be that many. Time to treat the 101 like an S-Bar train. What 101 is that? The class 101 in BR Green, or the DB BR 101? Oh, we're not even on the main line yet. Ah, yes, the the class for 101. I forgot what it was then. It's been one of those days, guys. It's just too hot to think. Do this one and then East Coast Main Line with yeah, it really is. That's why I'm losing concentration. So I'm not going to do anything more with points because, well, I'm just messing it up. It's been one of those days, guys. It's just too hot to think. Aye, aye, aye. So if it was like a normal chilly day, I'd be doing a long one. But because it's just like, nah, I can't, it's too hot on me, and I've been at work all day in 30 degrees, it's just like, oh, I can't concentrate. It's like Homer Simpson with do you know the monkey in his head where it's going tsh, 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 tsh. That's how my brain is at the minute. Oh, TSC crashed. Jolly good. So if it was like a normal chilly day, I'd be doing a long one. Because it's just like, nah, I can't be too hot, and I've been at work all day. Don't adjust your sets, folks. We're still here. Don't adjust your sets, we are still here. Oh, TSC crashed. Jolly good. Anyone for Simrail? Yeah, that's an idea. I'll show you it, Jeff. Yeah, SimSig is something I want to look at some point. Right, this is SimRail. Yeah, SimSig is something I want to look at some point. Right, this is SimRail. Yeah, SimSig is something I want to look at some point. Do a tutorial. In this old thing. Aye? Okay, don't know if that's popped up. Interesting. Ah, interesting. Wait for this to load. Do you know that you have already driven for at least 20 kilometers? Woohoo! I'll have a look at that one, Jeff. I'll do this one and then that'll be it from me. I'm getting a bit tired now in this heat. And my hands are still killing. Ah, okay. I'll have a look at that.
Today
Welcome
you will
to
run
SimRail.
passenger train 4665 on the section Zawiercie, Dąbrowa Górnicza, Ząbkowice. You will use the ET22 to operate it. This tutorial will show you how to start and drive the vehicle. To enter the locomotive, approach it and click on the doors or press 1 on the keyboard. Open the door of the electrical cabinet.
Hang on. I'll try, Mr. Man.
Turn on the battery.
Okay, yeah.
Close the door of the electrical cabinet. It is time to enter the cabin. Use the key or press on the door. Turn the key clockwise to activate the cabin. Before acknowledging Diligence system tests, move reverser handle into forward or reverse position. Acknowledge Diligence system. Differential relay breaker is active. Use differential relay breaker reset button. Differential relay breaker of auxiliary circuit is active. Use differential relay breaker reset button. Go to the pneumatic frame in the engine room A. Use the door behind the driver's seat. Go to the pneumatic frame in the engine room A. Use the door behind the driver's seat. Go to the pneumatic frame in the engine room A. Use the door behind the driver's seat. Close the valve in the main tank. Close the valve of the pantograph's compressor. Go to the low voltage electrical cabinet in the engine room A.
Okay, got to go to the other side now.
Go to the low voltage electrical cabinet in the engine room A. Switch on the compressor using a button on the right wall of the electrical cabinet.
Tell you what, Jeff.
Close the door of the electrical
These
cabinet.
tutorials are far more better than what you get in TSW.
Switch on the compressor using a button on the right wall of the electrical cabinet. Wait for the pantograph's tank to fill.
Got to build the air. Yeah. They are. Whoa! What's the
It
matter?
is time to enter the cabin. Use the key or press on the door.
Can't open me door.
Rise the pantograph.
You rise me up.
Rise the pantograph. Wait for the voltage to appear. Enable the circuit breaker. Enable the circuit breaker. Enable compressor. Turn on the splitter of the radio telephone. It is located on the right hand side of the cabin's rear wall. Turn on the splitter of the radio telephone. It is located on the right hand side of the cabin's rear wall.
I've got to get up again.
Turn on the splitter of the radio telephone. It is located on the right hand side of the cabin's rear wall.
Can anybody see it? See how this is going to be better than TSW? So much. I can't find the splitter. Oh, it's up there.
Turn on the power adapter of the radio telephone. Enable radio and set desired channel. Go to the pneumatic frame in the engine room A. Use the door behind the driver's seat. Go to the pneumatic frame in the engine room A. Use the door behind the driver's seat. Open the valve of the main tank. Open the valve of the pantograph's compressor. It is time to enter the cabin. Use the key or press on the door. Move a train brake handle into driving or charging position.
You know, I actually like this. It's not that bad.
Move a train brake handle into driving or charging position. Hold brake releaser button to charge the main line. Train brake handle is in a braking position. Move a train brake handle into driving or charging position.
There isn't a driving position.
Hold brake releaser button to charge the main line. Train brake handle is in a braking position.
Yes.
Move a train brake handle into driving or charging position. Hold brake releaser button to charge the main line.
These tutorials are far more better than what we get in TSW.
Engage auxiliary brake, pulling its handle towards yourself. Release handbrake using a handle on the left-hand side of the cabin. Use the call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher. Zawiercie to 4665, radio check.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Zawiercie 4665 is ready.
It's got a long way to go,
Thank you.
but
Wait
what
for
it
signal.
is, it's quite good.
Release auxiliary brake, pushing its handle forward. To close line conductors, move drive handle to the first position. Successively increase position of the drive handle.
Off we go.
Acknowledge vigilance system. Vigilance system applied emergency brake. Hold brake releaser button to charge the main line. Drive handle is now on non-resistant position. This is appropriate position for long distance driving. You can also use the shunting handle to increase the power. To close line conductors, move drive handle to the first position. Successively increase position of the drive handle.
Right, so pattern changes. Away we go.
To close line conductors, move drive handle to the first position. Train brake handle is in a braking position. You can stop now. Set the lighting for a train operation using the switches. Set the lighting for a train operation using the switches.
I quite like it, to be fair. A lot of thoughts
Move
gone
train
into it.
brake handle into driving position.
4665 ready for departure.
Leaving train brake handle in the charging position for a long time may cause overcharging the main line. Move train brake handle into driving position. To close line conductors, move drive handle to the first position. Successively increase position of the drive handle. Acknowledge vigilance system. Successively increase position of the drive handle. Avoid long-distance driving on resistant positions. Successively increase
The only
position of the
downside
drive
is,
handle.
yeah. That's the only downside, really.
Drive handle is now on non-resistant position. This is appropriate position for long-distance driving. You can also use the shunting handle to increase the power.
Yes, it's got suspension.
Acknowledge vigilance system. Drive handle is now on non-resistant position. This is appropriate position for long-distance driving. You can also use the shunting handle to increase the power.
Yeah, and good tutorials.
Successively increase position of the drive handle. Drive handle is now on non-resistant position. This is appropriate position for long-distance driving. You
No
can also
long-distance
use
driving.
the shunting handle to increase the power.
Where's that?
Move drive handle to 0 position.
Okay.
Pull train brake handle towards you to apply braking force. Train brake handle is in a braking position. Move train brake handle into driving position.
Anyway, we'll stop it there. 'cause, Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. So yeah, I'll leave it there.